I will now demonstrate how to create a data synchronization task using the insert operation, loading data from a CSV file into Salesforce. And then I'll show you how to review the task status in the activity log and view the job details page.
All right, so for this demonstration, I'm going to load a list of customers into my account object in Salesforce. And just to show you first in Salesforce, if I go to a view I've created here, you can see I currently have no accounts in Salesforce. So if I go to Task Wizards, Data Synchronization, here I can click New to create a new data synchronization task. And once you do that, you'll get a 6-step wizard. And on the first step, you'll name the task and select the operation from one of the 4 available operations. On the second step, you'll select your source, connection, and object. And I'm going to select a flat file called customers.csv. And once you do that, you'll get a preview of the first 10 rows and 5 columns of your data. Now that is something that you can hide for specific users if security is a big concern within your organization. Next, you'll select your target connection. So I'll select my Salesforce connection and account object. And you can see I currently have no data there. And note that you can, if you want to display the technical field names instead of the field labels, you can do that. You can also display the target fields in alphabetical order. This will affect the way they're displayed on the field mapping step. And that was an option under the source step as well. So the next step is data filters. We'll talk about that in a later module. Now when you get to the field mapping step, on the left side of the page you will have your source fields, and on the right side you'll have your target fields, and you will just want to drag and drop the source fields over the target fields. So I will match my address fields in my source to my billing address fields. Now I mapped the wrong field here, so what I'm going to do is just click the X to unmap that. Now if these fields had the same name, they would have been automatically mapped for me when I got to this page. Now, one thing I want to show you too, on my source, you'll notice that I have 2 fields for my phone number. Area code is separated from my phone number. Whereas in Salesforce, I just have the 1 field, account phone. So what you can do is actually drag and drop both of these fields over the target, and Informatica Cloud will automatically concatenate those for you. Alright, so my fields have been mapped. The last thing I want to do here before running the task is validate my mapping. And I can see that my field mapping is valid and has no errors. So now I'm going to save and run my task. Now once you run a task, it's going to take you over to the activity monitor, and there are just 2 views there, and in the alternate view you can view a row count. So if you have a source with a lot of records, that would be helpful, as well as the estimated end time there. And so all currently running tasks will display in that activity monitor, so that includes tasks that have been scheduled as well. So once your task is completed, you will be taken over to the activity log, and you'll see your status. So the status for my task was successful, and I can see the number of rows that were processed. And if I go over to Salesforce and refresh my account view, I can see those 10 records were indeed added.